Why is everybody dying from cancer? That's why. Prostate cancer, colon cancer, stomach cancer. This is why. Ask yourself, what has changed over the last 20 years? And why is everybody dying from cancer? This right here. This is made from petroleum. When you take this bottle and you fill it up and you seal it up, this water is sitting in fumes for anywhere from 3 to 6 months. You want to know how I know? I used to own the largest bottled water company in Northern California called Hillcrest Springs Bottled Water. I'm telling you right now, the only thing that's really changed is the way we drink water. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We buy it for convenience. We give this to our children. We drink it. We leave it in our car. This is killing people.
Yeah, he's not lying because there's been enough evidence that shows when these bottles are left in the heat, it becomes worse, like the way you consume it. What a lot of Americans don't understand is what separates America from a lot of the countries that are around us is our infrastructure also. I mean, we have an infrastructure that gets you fresh running water. When you turn on the faucet, you can take a shower, you can get water out of it. Now, we're seeing a lot of changes taking place where in some places like Flint, Michigan, and some of these other places, you can't get fresh water like you were getting fresh water, let's say when your parents were growing up and they turned on a faucet, whether in the South or even whether they were in New York. The water and the type of water we drink is actually killing us. So it's strange to me when I see people that don't drink water, or when they drink water, they drink it out of a plastic bottle that's been sitting somewhere for an extended period of time.
These are the only lab-tested waters without microplastics. First on the list is Agra Carpatica, tested to have non-detect microplastics. Holstein water also came back non-detect for all microplastics. Icelandic water and plastic also tested non-detect for microplastics, including polyethylene and polystyrene. Naturally sourced Panama Blue water also came back non-detect for particles down to 10 micrometers. Interestingly, Fox Ledge distilled water also tested clean for microplastics, and Lunan came back non-detect for all tested levels of plastics. These are the
Wow. So it does matter what you drink. It does matter the water that you actually drink. See, what separates, if you took someone and they grew up in West Africa or somewhere in Africa, and you see sometimes when you look at their skin, it's a little dry. You'll see it's darker, and we love the dark, beautiful, rich skin, but sometimes it's dry. You'll have that in their country. Some of them have access to pure, great drinking water, running water, and some people don't have it. Where we're going at, where we're going to, a lot of people don't see it. The water that you put in your body is going to determine like the life force from out of you. So that's coming out of you. So we got to teach our kids not just to drink water, but to drink good water, healthy water. If you leave a bottle of water and it's sitting in your car and you come back, it's hot, it's easy to grab it and then to pour, to just to start drinking it because you're thirsty. Think about it. There's chemicals in that plastic that just was absorbed in the water, which a lot of people don't talk about or even think about. So when we want to know what's killing us and we got all these cancers and all these different diseases that are starting to develop, we got to look at it and say, what are we actually putting into our body? And the sad part about it is that a lot of people who may be financially unaware, they're also a lot of times equally health wise unaware because there's a clear sign between your finances and your health. I mean, getting your health in order can also affect your finances. It can affect your clarity of your decisions. And water is one thing that I don't think nobody ever thinks about. We look at it as being water that we just get from the faucet. And what's worse, some people drink water right from the freaking, what is it? The freaking faucet, which in some municipalities that might be okay. But in most municipalities, that same drinking water that you're drinking, it's not healthy. I mean, it doesn't do anything great for you at all. If anything, it hurts your body because it hasn't been filtered correctly or completely. You try it. You go ahead and you take some water from your faucet and get a device and test it, which I've done before. And I was able to see the chemical difference between that. And if I went and got some filtered water, or even some spring water direct from the spring type of water, I can see the chemical nutrients in them are completely different. So when we talk about wealth building, when we talk about making money, when we talk about getting the bread, getting the bag, all these different things, slogans we like to just throw around and just use randomly. And we do that simply because it sounds really great, right? You're going to get the bag. Think about getting your health in order. Think about getting your water intake in order, because a lot of people suffer just from their skin breaking out. And when they suffer from it, acne, I know I have friends who have that, and I know of people who suffer from that. Change your water, change what you drink. That little change, believe it or not, can actually restructure your life so much. It is interesting. I realize that it's not just the water, but if you actually sleep and you get mouth tape and you tape your mouth, yeah, there's mouth tape out there. Check it out if you're on TikTok. And then you get something that goes over your nose, which helps with your nostrils actually being able to breathe. Those three things can change your day dramatically. It can change your life dramatically. I mean, I remember the first time I got mouth tape and I drank and I had mouth tape and I taped my mouth and I put the piece over my nose. My sleeping has never been the same. I remember when we stopped using water from the fountain, from the faucet, and we started using purified water, or water that we had delivered, or water, we didn't drink water that was in any type of bottles. When I say we, my kids, my family, and I didn't drink water that was left in a plastic bottle. And it wasn't even worth drinking water that was in a plastic bottle, period. Because like he said, it sits in a certain amount of heat and then it gets to you. So I don't want to just talk to you about getting the bread and getting money. Let's look at the bigger picture. Besides getting the bread and getting the money, what use is it if you don't have any health, if you don't have any ability, or if you're not vibrant enough to make the hard decisions, to be conscious enough to make those right decisions too, that you need to make in that piece of time. It's interesting. When they say water is the source of life, they're not lying. I mean, it truly is the source of life.
Only lab verified water is currently found to be microplastic free, but we're constantly testing more on the Neutron app.
Yeah. Hey, get your life right by actually getting what you put into your body right, and you'll see that your life will change drastically. And a lot of the changes that you're looking for, whether it's mental changes, emotional changes, just the energy to be able to do the job, a lot of it just comes from consuming enough water, consuming the right type of water, and doing that daily and consistently. And it will change your life. Take it from me. I learned it in the military. My wife reinforced it, kept me in line, and I'm just sharing it with you. Hey, I'll see you guys on the next video. You guys have a blessed day.